my name is Maria Mayo. I'm the Executive Director of the Jersey City Housing Authority, and I want to thank Bob for talking about environmental justice, because that's what I'm here to talk about. The Jersey City Housing Authority represents 15,000 people who are served under our public housing and assisted housing programs. Many of our residents live in close proximity to the proposed gas line. Unfortunately, this would not be the first time that our public housing residents get exposed to brownfield and contaminated sites. You can look at A. Harry Moore, and for many years those residents lived right across the street from the PJP landfill, which thankfully now is being remediated, and we, because of the federal government, were able to obtain a $10 million grant to continue with revitalization efforts at A. Harry Moore. And it was through the remediation that we were able to capture those funds. And I think that's an important part of this. And I find it interesting because I like to think of us as little b bureaucrats. And with this with federal administration continues to talk about tearing down silos between departments. And here's the Department of Housing and Urban Development talking about sustainability, energy efficiency, green neighborhoods, moving people out of isolated situations. And yet now we have the federal government through the Department of Energy and through other departments talking about a proposed gas pipeline. People need to talk to each other, and we're not doing that on the federal level. You can't continue to speak out of both sides of our mouth. It puts all of us in the worst predicaments. So, I urge you to deny this application, to think of the money that has been generated because of the remediation that has been done throughout Jersey City. We have been able to bring in $100 million worth of Hope 6 revitalization money, which has leveraged $300 million in other private funding. This has led to a tremendous amount of jobs, and I hear a lot about jobs, but I'll tell you, jobs is one thing. Jobs for local people is an entirely different matter, and that's what this is about. Thank you.